Many have started off in the entertainment industry, but due to one reason or the other, resorted to the corporate world, best known as 9 to 5. Entertainers choose to transition into the corporate world for various personal and professional reasons, often leveraging their unique talents, experiences, and connections to excel in their new endeavors. But for some, it's only a means of survival. Some people get stuck or comfortable in the corporate cycle. Some are trying to break out, and a few have broken out. Should you play it safe or take the bull by the horn? On this episode, I have with me presenter, fitness enthusiast, and content creator, Tinola Falode. My name is Eric Coulter. Let's talk about it. So hi guys, welcome with me again to a very intriguing and exciting episode of Let's Talk About It. And in case you don't know, this is the 7th episode. I mean, we've come a long way from 1, 2, 3, 4 down to 7. And today's particular topic is personal to me because I had to bring someone that's kind of, personal to me on this particular one. We're talking about, switching careers, coming from the creative space into the corporate world. And with me, I have the one and only Tinola Falode. How are you doing, baby girl?
I'm very well, thank you. Hi, everybody. It's so nice to be on the show.
So now, funny thing, let me give you fun facts about Tino. Tino is a smart ass. We go way back to when
Period.
to like the times of radio and all. And if you're looking for that lady that has an idea of almost every and any topic, this is the woman for you. Talk about news, politics, football. Emphasis on the football, right? So coming from even entertainment and so much more. I remember that time when we were radio, how you knew all the names of all those. I'm like, wow, these people, even Kim Kardashian and co. I can't even tell their different faces. Do you understand? But I know the names and all. Right?
Balance.
Yeah. Coming from that whole creative space, entertainment, media, and all into a strictly corporate organization, 9 to 5. How was it like for you?
It was very, very hard. I mean, as much as it was interesting at first, it was very challenging because, coming from just having my own time, doing my own thing, being like everywhere to sitting at the desk, staring at the laptop for like 8 hours at stretch, it was very challenging. So yes, while I was excited about it at first, when I got into it like 3 months in, I was like, shit, I will not go back to my radio. Bye.
But then here in Lagos, radio is not even that accessible. Let's be honest. Do you understand? If you want to work in the media space, before you get a slot,
that's a whole topic for another day, darling.
Before you get a slot, take it from me. It's not that easy to get space in.
Be ready to do a lot of free work. Just be ready to and kiss ass.
A lot of it. So looking at that, did you ever think that my passion and survival had to come into play, and how did you manage it?
Definitely.
You have to pay bills.
Of course. That was definitely the reason why I knew that I needed that switch at that point, because my bills are not going to pay themselves. And as much as passion is good and it's nice to have that drive for what you really like to do, there comes a time when you need to be real with yourself. You need to just assess your options and be like, okay, girl, as much as I want to do this, I cannot, this is not feasible right now. I need to take a pause. I need to take a breather so I can make money or do something else that I do not necessarily like.
Yeah.
But we were lucky enough to still do something that we liked, even though it was more rigid. It wasn't like, I could do whatever, I could say whatever, It was definitely a pivotal point in my life. But I feel like at the end of the day, as much as passion is good, you just need to use your head sometimes and make the right decisions.
The right decisions. Talking about right decisions, you had a show you were doing one time.
Yeah, No Limits. Coming back soon though.
No Limits. So now, talking about corporate organizations, right? In all honesty, right? Does corporate organizations, the whole corporate lifestyle, take away from your own personal life?
Of course. 100%. So it's up to you to find the balance. That's work-life balance. Because let's be real with you, man. Employers would use you, but you need to be able to find that balance and know that as much as I want to do this, as much as I need to pay the bills, my dreams are valid, my goals are valid. I had a life before this job, So that should not be on hold or totally put away because of this job. So it's really important. And it's been hard, like you said. My show has still not come back. It's been like it was supposed to be like a short break, but now it's like a whole sabbatical. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't want to come back, just anyhow. I want to do it right. So yeah, as much as I miss doing that, I'm still gonna
It
get
is
back
what
to
it is,
it.
right?
Yeah, I'm still gonna get back to it though.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And we're definitely looking forward to it because trust me, it was the bomb. Having real conversations, real people and stuff, it was amazing, right? Now, let's talk about the limitations of a corporate organization again, still, right? Or is it that free when it comes to your ideas and everything and all? Because I think for me, when I first, this year was my first getting into a corporate organization, and believe you me, it was challenging.
I knew
Hey,
how many pep talk I had to do.
I wrote my resignation letter like twice. I'm like, I'm not doing this and stuff like that, right? Coming from a space where you say your mind as it is to anybody. This is the media.
Whatever to.
You could wear what you want. If it's like you want to wear PJs to work today, nobody should disturb you. You wear. If you want to wear your bonnet,
so long as I'm doing my job and I'm talking, that's good.
We kind of find it hard to blend in.
Of course.
In that dress. How did you deal with that?
Man, first of all, it was a real thing because I realized that my wardrobe couldn't fit into my new reality. I had to start buying new clothes to fit my new reality because I mean, apparently, I like to wear shower clothes.
And the corporate world doesn't.
And the corporate world that I'm in now doesn't allow for that. But I'm still quite lucky that I'm still fortunate to do what I still like, media.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely not like the way we do it, but it was hard. And I'm still adjusting because sometimes I wear something and they're like bombastic side eye.
Today was quite an eventful and hectic one, right? So on days like
still.
Bro, we definitely have to maintain beauty. So on days like this when you're so stressed and tired, how do you unwind even during the weekend?
My home is my favorite place to be. I mean, first of all, Lagos is stress on its own. So whenever I'm not working, I just want to be at home, snuggling in bed, watching a good movie, making myself a proper meal.
It's not that to cook. However, do me.
I like to cook, so yeah, that's one of my
True that. He's actually a chef, by the way. Yeah.
So yeah, a proper meal, some of my favorite movies. And I like to just talk to people I like. I don't talk to a lot of people, but catching up with people that I really like, just laughing and just being not creative. Because I think it's very important as creatives to take our time to just do nothing to recharge your batteries. Because you're always so. I mean, it's not like an inspirational speech, but really, as creatives, truth is, for me, when I'm not doing something, I feel like I'm wasting my time. There could be like a hundred other things I can be doing. But sometimes it's really important to just talk yourself into that. Look, madam, relax, just chill. Take out some time for yourself. Watch a movie, be silly, dance, exercise too. Yeah. Those are the kind of things I do.
Things you do, right? Yeah. So a lot of times you're like, well, I don't want to go to work. If I can just stay home, be a soft girl and everything, right? So have you ever tried, right, deep down with you, to try to tap into that soft girl era by force? And has it worked out?
Okay, this is actually interesting because I think I am just tapping into that soft girl era because I used to be hard guy. I'm a hard guy.
Independent woman.
Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? I want to be in the spoiled. I want to be independent but still spoiled. So I'm slowly entering my feminine era. And I'm just like, I mean, I'm working, I make money, so you have to come correct. If your company is not better than my solitude, I don't want it.
Do you feel the sassiness? Because it's giving I know what I want. If you're not up to
really though, because I mean I feel like we're past the era where we should be entertaining people that don't make sense or that drain your energy. So right now I'm only looking to hang with people that make me better, people that make me think out of the box, people that make me want to be better, people that are doing something for themselves and I'm like, I like that, I want to be like that. Not somebody that is rich man, you're working now, bro.
Don't say that. Naramani, no! Cancel and let's talk about it.
So yeah.
Yeah. So now talking about how you moved from an entertainment space to media, right?
that kind of spotlight into the corporate world, right? Are there times when you have to battle with your creativity? Because honestly, when you're working in the entertainment world, there's that freedom of being a creative and all, right? But when you come to a corporate organization, there are rules, right? They have their own form of standards and everything, and they like to play safe actually. But have you been able to battle that, and have you found the balance, or you're still trying to figure it all out?
No, I think I'm getting better. You know, of course, I struggled. You know, like the first couple of months, I knew I was struggling.
Yeah.
And even people that I was working with me that I was struggling because they could not interpret the things that I was giving to them.
Yeah.
But I mean, over time, you learn, you grow, you get better, and I think I'm getting there.
So another thing is, you know, when we were on radio, we got to interact with a larger audience, right? Where people knew you by your name, literally, right? When they call you like, Auntie, do and all of that after and stuff like that. But now you're coming into a corporate world where you chunk out content and work, so nobody knows that it's you who's doing that. So that kind of reward, because honestly, I think it was amazing, by the way, to be called by your name, for your works to be known, right? Well, in a corporate organization, it's really not like that. How do you feel about that?
Honestly, I think it's just sharing yourself even when nobody shares you. So one thing I do now, one thing I call myself now is I'm the Lady Whistle Down of where I work for. You know, like Lady Whistle Down is not known, but she's known. She's respected. So like whenever I'm working and I feel like, I'm just like, at the end of the day, I know I'm doing a great work, and you know, I'm the Lady Whistle Down. You can play with me, put some respect on my name.
Right, do you still want to go back to entertainment?
Yes, 100%, definitely. I still want to go back to entertainment. I want to do it with it because I know that I actually have a lot of potential to do so many things, and I'm definitely looking. But I mean, definitely, the timing will be right.
Let's talk about how corporate organizations seem to be safe financially, right? At the end of every month, it is certain.
It's momentum.
But with entertainment, unless you are also under a structure, which is very almost hard to find, right? Have you ever appreciated that fact of being in a corporate organization?
Yeah.
How would you be able to walk away from it today if something happens like, oh, the entertainment money is not sure, but you have this opportunity?
The opportunity has to still be sure to an extent. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I need to be sure because first of all, I am a fixed person. Like I'm a creature of habits. I like what I like my safe space. I don't like the unknown, so to speak. I mean, as much as I like to be like open to ideas and stuff, I'm also a realist. I need to know that whatever I'm leaving this one for,
it better be better.
You know.
So you're saying it's security over passion?
Stability. Yeah, actually, I like stability. I like passion too.
Yeah.
But if I'm doing that, I need to be sure of myself and know that okay, I've worked to an extent that even if it goes south at some point, what I have as my backing can still sustain me. I can still make something off whatever I have of my savings or whatever. But until then, I'll pick stability. Because at the end of the day, Nigeria is not stable in itself, so you have to be stable to an extent with your finances and make smart decisions.
Smart decisions, right? Emphasis on the smart decisions. Now we've had entertainers who have moved from the corporate world into entertainment, right? Because most of them are like, when I was in the banking sector, I was not happy and stuff like that. Yeah. While some who are entertainers are like, oh no, things are not working well, we have to come back to. Do you feel like most 9-to-5ers who are creatives are being depressed as of now, or they are sad? Or some have just come to the peace of having to do the 9-to-5 thing?
Honestly, I feel like it depends on the industry that you find yourself in as a 9-to-5er, or the department you find yourself in as a 9-to-5er. There are some people that, this is what they like. Probably they like drawing or they like music, but they find themselves in like banking, for instance. I'll be depressed. I'll be depressed because I don't even like maths. So if I have to deal with numbers every day, all day, every day, and people's complaints and all of that, I will be depressed. Plus a lot of other factors like traffic, the distance of where you walk to your home, and all those other just relationships and having a supportive system in your family, your friends, or whatever makes you happy. So I think when you have that sense of okay, I'm not doing what I really want to do, for example, like I'm not on radio right now, but I'm still doing media.
Yeah.
I'm still connecting with, like a social audience, and I'm still,
Yeah.
there's still that. Plus your workspace, your work environment, people you get to work with actually matters. So
Talking about traffic, you remember those times when we come back from
we come like 5 in the morning.
When I finally get there, we are happy. We are not come back like
Never again. Next morning.
But the way we are running back.
Babes, how far? You don't come out.
Right? Well, I kind of feel it's not the same with 9 to 5. Once you are sad going home with minutes.
Yeah.
Next morning you don't really want to come back and stuff. But I think that's where the whole passion and interest comes to play. I kind of feel like entertainment engages the mind of anybody.
If you can do it right.
If you can do it right? It always engages the mind of everybody and anybody. But I personally kind of feel like the corporate life is kind of.
What I think is with entertainment, there's some narrative about entertainers that are like, it's not just play, they're playing, not just talk, you're talking. Because even with radio, they'll just say, it's not turn on the mic and talk. But no, you're not turning on the mic to talk.
We're indirect.
You're multitasking because you're picking up the calls, you're checking your system for the messages, you're doing all these other things while you're trying to articulate what you're trying to pass across.
Yeah.
So that's why I think there's that narrative about entertainers not being like serious people or it's just play. But at the end of the day, whatever is work. Even if it's entertainment, it's work.
It's work.
And if it's corporate work, it's still work. It's just like different species or different niches.
Yeah. And final one, what advice would you give to any entertainer who is not making so much in entertainment? You say, my dear, move to a 9 to 5 that will pay. Like, you probably need to become a tech bro.
Well, honestly, really, you need to just hone your skills. You need to find what works for you at that time. If entertainment is not paying you like at the moment, and you have you need to be realistic with your life. But at the end of the day, your bills are not going anywhere, and you have to be a responsible adult. So if you look left, right, center, nothing is working with entertainment at the moment, you need to try other things. Learn a skill, get a job, whatever you can do to at least be a responsible adult, make money, take care of yourself, while you can then restructure and get the proper strategy to do your entertainment thing properly. Because at the end of the day, your time will come when the time will come, and you can be late and be deleted. So
that one.
You can be late and be deleted.
You can
with one back.
Yeah. So, but do you also feel like Nigeria is the reason why the big? Well, we already know. We are
definitely.
End of the show. End of the show. So, guys, once again, of course, I did have an amazing conversation with the beautiful Tinola, and I'm sure that you picked a thing or two from this. So, if you are an entertainer and you look like go someone be now, move to a 9 to 5 in peace, or better still, try to work your way around that entertainment to make you more money. In the meantime, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and of course, comment.
Did you enjoy the conversation? Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. More importantly, I would love to have your comments. Thanks for watching.